What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Zay coming back with another video. Y'all, today y'all finna do another reaction, man. Hey man, by the title of this, man, this is sad. Be sure to hit the like button and subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Brubman TV for the video. We about to get to the video, man. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe button. Let's get to the video.
My mind is all over the place because I literally witnessed my child being in front of me, in front of my eyes.
Wow.
This is the story of Akilah Clark, aged 19, a Walmart employee who was by her co-worker after he forced his way into her house in the middle of the night.
Police say a man opened fire at a Walmart in Covington, then went to a nearby neighborhood and shot to death. Atlanta News First, Joshua Skinner is live off of Emerson Trail. So this is where things ended, Joshua, and you actually got a chance to speak with one of the victim's moms.
He shot her right in the presence of her mother before fleeing. Unfortunately, her co-worker, 24-year-old Dwayne Edu, had fatally shot some people back at Walmart where they worked before he tracked her home and fatally shot Akilah too.
Wow.
Police say just before 2 a.m., a Walmart employee walked out of the store, got a gun, then came back into the store and shot an employee. And then on the way out of the store, he shot a second employee.
What could
Bro, they got to see who all the victims was. If they was all women, bro, they probably dissed them. And it's crazy how tender people be nowadays.
Right.
It's to a point you can't even, you know what I mean? You can't even reject somebody, bro.
Yeah, man, that's sad, man. Like, something had to be wrong with bro. I don't know, bro. That, like, what would make you want to do something like that, bro? That is, I don't know, bro. That's sad, bro. That's, like, what? The world we living in now, y'all. So I say, y'all, make sure y'all think before y'all do and pray, y'all. Pray. 'Cause you never know when it's your last day here on earth, bro. For real.
Sad, man.
have led to the of this beautiful lady along with her other two co-workers? Was it a case of bad love triangle, pure jealousy, or just a deranged co-worker who had the need to people? Let's find out. Hello and welcome to Twisted Crimes. Subscribe and hit the like button for more stories.
Okay. Early this morning, approximately around 2 o'clock, we had an individual that works here at Walmart had left the store, went out, retrieved a weapon, came back in, and located a certain individual inside Walmart that's an employee, and that gentleman on the way out, he located another individual that's an employee and him.
Wow.
The perpetrator with the shooting then left the scene, went to a neighborhood, located another individual that was an employee at Walmart, and
This story takes us to Covington, Georgia. Covington is a city in the U.S. state of Georgia and the seat of Newton County, and is part of the Atlanta metropolitan area. Covington, Georgia is considered a relatively safe city in the state, ranking as the 38th safest city in Georgia. While Covington has a lower crime rate than many other cities in Georgia and the U.S., it's still important.
And man, no matter where you live, bro, anything could take place anywhere. You can live in the nicest neighborhood, but one day something can happen. Like, you just never know, bro.
To be aware of the potential risks and take necessary precautions. Akilah Clark, aged 19, was a very beautiful young lady who had everything going for her.
Yeah, she definitely...
Akilah was described as a happy, lively, energetic, and matured young lady. She loved to dance and was also very playful with all the members of her family and her close friends.
This must have happened when I wasn't living. I mean, you know, before I moved to Georgia, because I don't hear about this stuff, bro. I don't know if I just don't be tapped in because I'm not from Georgia, so I don't know the news that's going on. But I didn't hear nothing about this, bro. Like, it's sad. You know, she's a beautiful young lady as well, but man. Nah, this was new. This was recent. It's sad, bro.
And yo, I can't imagine how the mother feel, man. Like, he went into the house and did that. Like, that's very traumatizing, bro. That's sad, bro. Like,
And
she was very close to her mother, her nephews, and nieces. She was a very family-oriented person. Akilah did what other regular young ladies her age did. She went to school, graduated, went to prom and all those type of things.
Siri, how you say graduated in Spanish?
In Spanish, graduated is graduado.
Girl, I just graduado.
What was this award for? I'm sorry. Huh? Oh, viewer's choice. Oh my God, y'all.
She was funny and was kind of silly on social media where she made some of her followers laugh to her videos. Long before this incident, Akilah lost her baby sister. This loss really did rock her world a lot.
Yeah, that's sad. And she lost her baby sister, bro. They been through a lot, man.
Dang. Hey, y'all send prayers to the mother right now.
Man.
She done lost her
She done lost her younger daughter and her older daughter. I know she's going through it, man. Prayers go to her, man.
Listen, she done lost her oldest. Sad, bro.
Yeah, it's sad.
Prayers out to the mom right now, man. I better put that down below in the chat, bro, because I know she needed. Lost both of your children. Man.
Yeah, y'all put that down in the comments, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Put prayers down in the comments, y'all.
She went months posting her sister back to back talking about how she miss her a lot.
Man.
One of her caption reads, "Long live the realist on my team. My pretty girl, it's going on 3 months without you. 3 months since I last slept next to you. 3 months since I last heard your voice, your laugh. I can write a book about you."
Crazy, man. Yeah, this had to happen in like 2024, 2025.
Yeah.
Because they doing a little updated dances and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about y'all, but it just been seeming like it's a whole lot of women losing their life now. Like, for some reason, dudes just up and up. And you get what I'm saying? I know I'm not the only one that's seeing that
Things
recently,
were hard
bro.
emotionally for this beautiful girl, but she stood strong and kept going. Unfortunately for Akilah, she didn't know that tragedy was waiting for her too on the corner of her job, which she had started 7 months ago.
It's so sad because, like, bruh, back then, like, I know I'm young. I'm only 25, but, bruh, my parents used to just talk about how they used to be fearful of having a boy as a child because of just them losing their life tragically. And now it's like, we in a generation now, you can have a girl or, you know, or a guy, or a boy.
Facts.
And it's really the same type of standards. You know what I'm saying? Like, same type of worries. Like,
Facts.
man.
She tried to be nice to those who she worked with, but that was not enough. On April 11th, 2025, a terrifying encounter was only one chapter in a deadly rampage that unfolded first at Akilah's workplace, a nearby Walmart, and then arrived directly at her own family's front door. Her co-worker, a young 24-year-old man named Dwayne Edu, was a few hours into their overnight shifts in an otherwise empty store when the horror broke out. Dwayne got into something with other co-workers and he got angry. He left work to go retrieve his gun, then came back to work where he opened fire on 2 other co-workers.
Just because he was angry, bro. Just because he was angry, bro, you did that. You went back and got a weapon and did that. That's a coward move, bro. That's not cool at all, bro.
These who were called to the store discovered the 2 victims. Caliph Barksdale, age 21, of Conyers, died at the scene, and the other Walmart employee was rushed to a hospital, where officials said he is stable. Right after shooting those two, Dwayne then left the store and forced his way into Akila's home about 2 miles.
What? So what did the store do?
Right.
Like, because most of the time people go on a lockdown, they be so worried about checking receipts. Oh, who stole something? I know it got to be some cops there. Every Walmart I go to, they got cops sitting outside, bro.
Right.
So how is this dude able to unalive somebody and walk out of there, and they always catching somebody stealing from Walmarts now?
Right.
Y'all more worried about somebody stealing products than somebody stealing somebody's life.
Facts.
Like, this would have been a Walmart right around the street for me, boy. They would have went crazy. They'd be like 2
miles
cops
away on Emerson Trail. He did not talk to anyone but search for Akila only. He shot her in front of her mother without any hesitation and fled the scene. After opening fire at the Akila's home, Dwayne took off on I-20 towards South Carolina. Deputies tracked down his phone number and began negotiating with him to surrender. But when South Carolina law enforcement arrived, Dwayne tried to permanently hurt himself but somehow survived the He was taken into custody and rushed to an Augusta hospital in critical condition.
And we began with that deadly at a Covington Walmart. The Newton County Sheriff's Office says an employee there, one of his coworkers inside the store, and injured another in the parking lot.
And then they say he drove about 1.5 miles down the road and shot another employee. The gunman, Dwayne Etta, was arrested in South Carolina, but not before. And that is where we find our Chase Howell tonight. Chase, what can you tell us about what happened earlier?
Jonathan, Faith, it's heartbreaking. The family of Akila Clark, the woman who was here, says the man kicked in their front door, chased her around the house, and then shot her to death in front of her mother while her sister hid in the closet. Just about 2 months shy of Akila Clark's 20th birthday, police say she was gunned down by Dwayne Etta, who police say was her coworker.
She's like how the sun's shining is probably her. Like, that's literally what she was. She was just a light. Like, she was the life of the party.
Natalia Edwards is Clark's aunt. She says that's Etta's shoe print on the front door from when he kicked it in before going into the home and her knees.
And he came in her room and he went for her. Like, he walked right past my sister. He didn't even look in her direction. He didn't say nothing to her. He didn't point the gun at her. He didn't try to hurt her. He came for the target and he got his target, unfortunately.
Meanwhile, at the Walmart Friday afternoon, customers and employees were being turned away after police say Etta, 2 other co-workers earlier that morning. 21-year-old Caliph Barksdale and injuring 29-year-old Ryan Bradley.
It's like, where are you safe at? It's like, we're not safe at the store, and it's like, we're not safe at home. It's like, how are we going to be protected?
Right.
It's like, we're not even protected by our own coworkers.
Right.
Jonathan Dormaville works the same overnight shift as Akila Clark in Etta.
If the store was open, you wouldn't be able to see him the whole time in the store because he works in the very back. So I don't know, like, how, like, anything will happen. Like, how you would get in an altercation with anybody is like, you could, something like that will only happen if you want it to happen.
So why did it happen? That's something police and everyone else are trying to figure out, leaving people to draw up their own conclusions.
We're not really sure of the details of like what's really happening, but from what we kind of know, there was like a problem going on at the job, at the workplace, and it just escalated.
Her mother was really upset about the whole thing, especially because police did not attend to her on time.
I sat with my lifeless daughter body on that floor for over 30 minutes, almost about 40 minutes. I sat there.
That's sad.
Tonight, a devastated mother in Newton County wants answers from police after her daughter was right in front of her.
19-year-old Akila Clark is one of 3 people by a Walmart coworker on Friday morning. Clark and another coworker died. The 3rd coworker is in critical condition tonight. Fox 5's Alexa Liaco is live in Covington with the plea from the victim's family. Alexa?
They're absolutely devastated. They want to know why it took police more than half an hour, they say, to get from here, this Walmart location, to their home, just about 1 mile up the road from here, and how the shooter could evade police enough to cross state lines. And say,
like, why did it take them so long? 30 minutes? And they saying the police station was like a mile away?
I'm in shock right now. My mind is all over the place because I literally witnessed my child being murdered in front of my eyes.
It was just after 1 a.m. Friday when Samantha Clark's daughter, Akilah, rushed into her room.
She said, call the police.
Akilah said her coworker, Dwayne, was coming to their house. And moments later,
he kicked the door in. And then she said, stop. She did this, and she said, Mommy. And she said, stop.
Dang.
I proceed to run, and he just started firing about 7 to 8.
Wow.
She fell on the ground.
The Newton County Sheriff's Office says Akilah Clark was after Dwayne Uda, 2 other co-workers at the Walmart they all worked at in Covington. Ryan Bradley is in critical condition in the hospital. And after the left the Clark's home, police say he fled to South Carolina. At this point, the motive for these shootings is still unclear. Uda will be booked into jail here in Newton County as soon as he's released from the hospital. As for the Clarks, they're just trying to answer how and why their daughter is gone.
Right.
No parent deserves this. Like, this is your home supposed to be a safe place.
It's no why to what happened. That's what we want to know. What is the why?
Right.
Why did all this go on?
Work, or she was outside in the streets. This is her home.
Police had a briefing because the public did not know if there was an active man out there with a rifle.
30 Newton County deputies responded to the Walmart here behind us in reference to a person shot. When they entered inside, they located 2 gentlemen, wounds. The one gentleman was deceased. One was in critical condition. And then another call came in of another person shot over on Emerson Trail. What the investigation revealed was that Mr. Uda, which is going to be the shooter, was inside the store. All 3 of them are employees. Mr. Uda left the store, retrieved a handgun, re-entered the store, located a Mr. Khalif Barksdale, age 21 of Covington, and shot that gentleman. He then went up a couple more aisles. He located Ryan Bradley, age 29 of Covington, and shot that gentleman. Mr. Uda then left, went to a house on Emerson Trail, forced entry into the house, located a female whose name is Akilah Clark, age 19, and shot her. From what we can understand is all 4 of them were employees here at Walmart. All 4 of them are acquaintances. Mr. Uda then left the scene, went I-20 eastbound towards Aiken, South Carolina, where he pulled over onto the side of the road. Newton County deputies happened to locate a phone number for him and was talking to him on the phone. He pulled off to the side of the road. They negotiated that he was going to turn himself in. When Aiken, South Carolina Sheriff's Office and South Carolina State Patrol located the gentleman, he then, Mr. Uda is currently in a hospital.
Tried to unalive himself.
In Augusta in critical condition. Ryan Bradley is currently in the local hospital in critical condition.
What is the first and last name of Mr. Uda?
Mr. Uda is
Last name spelling, please.
Dwayne, D-W-A-Y-N-E, Uda, E-D-U-H.
And what was his role here? Do you know what he did at Walmart?
From what we understand, all of them were employees here at Walmart.
You talked about them being acquaintances.
Man.
We don't know a motive at this time.
So what was the relationship?
They're just all I know is that they were acquaintances and they all worked here at Walmart.
Wow.
We're hearing that there might have been some sort of altercation between the people inside this Walmart. What can you tell us about that?
We have not heard anything about an altercation at this time. It's like I say, as you can understand, it's still a very active investigation. We got 3 different scenes that we're working at this time.
Right.
In his car?
No, but where on his body?
I have no idea.
The mother of the young girl who was shot said he shot at her 6, 7, 8 times, and she said that he didn't point the gun at anyone else. He knew what he was coming for. How premeditated was this, or did this?
I can't comment on that.
Have you contacted Walmart about any reports of issues concerning Mr. Uda in the past?
We're not familiar with that. I'm pretty sure that the investigators are going to look into that if there's anything there.
Yeah. Some.
Law enforcement?
I can't comment on that. I don't know.
one of the things the family members brought up was the time it took to respond to the shooting, the one at Emerson Trail. Do you have any information about how long it took for police, for law enforcement, and for ambulance to arrive?
I do not, but I can tell you, when this call came up, it came up as an active shooter. So you know when there's an active shooter, everybody responds to the active shooter.
Right.
When they were here, I believe another call came up of a person shot, which was down the road. So at that time, what deputies here could leave this scene responded to that scene.
Did you describe this as an active shooter or targeted?
No, it's not an active shooter, but that's the way it came out, was an active shooter. And of course, when it comes out, we all respond.
We'll take one more question.
I have a question. So it took 29 minutes to leave from Walmart a mile away to go to 245 Emerson to my house. 29 minutes. It took
Just imagine her body sitting there for 29 minutes, bro.
Yeah,
that's sad, bro.
That is sad.
to come to my house.
Okay, we're not familiar with that, but we will check into that with 911 and find out exactly how many minutes were there.
My child would be sitting there for 30 minutes. My child on the ground laying unalive for 30 minutes.
Yeah, that's sad, man. 30 minutes, though. I ain't gonna lie, bro. The police should have got there a little bit sooner, man.
It's a long time, bro.
That is a long time.
I called and my daughter called. She
Okay.
was on the phone for 29 minutes.
Okay, like I said, we will check into that and see and make sure that's correct. Okay.
Is Walmart
One more
still considered an active crime scene for investigation and closed until further notice?
Right now, everything's still an active investigation, and Walmart will be closed for the rest of the evening.
Okay, that's all the questions we're going to take.
Some people condemned the
She was
police
tired of them
department for
questions.
waiting a very long time before they got to the scene,
Yeah.
even though the callers had claimed there was an active guy with a rifle. Destiny Clark organized a GoFundMe campaign to raise money to help with her sister's funeral costs.
The family of one of those victims in disbelief, the mother of a 19-year-old actually witnessing the moment her daughter was.
Wow.
Atlanta News First, Yasmina Alston is live near Emerson Trail. That's in Newton County. Yasmina, this second shooting, it happened inside that victim's home.
That was sad, man. Like, why would you do something like that? I don't know the story behind it. I don't know what was his reason for him to do that. But that's sad, bro. He should have never did that, bro. You know what I'm saying? But make sure y'all hit that like button, that subscribe button, y'all. Comment down below how y'all feel about this video. And this your boy Zay. And I'll catch y'all in the next video.